Always, this podcast does not contain any financial advice either from the podcast owners or its guests. We are, however, smooth-brained apes who just love the stock.
Fuck yeah. Welcome.
Wow. That was that entry. What's going on here? Hang on. I can
Technical
hear
issues. Can you hear me?
I can hear everything. Hang on. What's going on here?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Omnipresent. You can hear everything. You know everything. You know where.
Hang on.
At.
Right.
What are you doing?
I can hear me through YouTube, and I can. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Wow, that was an interesting start. First of all, we're 5 minutes late. Next minute, I'd hit every button I could find, and eventually got there. Played Crime and Lies at one stage.
Definite technical issues there, dude.
And then you went and did the old cork thingy moment. Popped your cork, baby.
If you can't rip a cork out with your teeth, then are you even a man?
Well, clearly, yes, no, because I haven't got. I could try fire a bottle out my backside later when once I've drunk a bit more.
Yeah, that might be a good ending to the podcast.
Let's see if we can hit the end stream button.
You hit the other fucking button on the way in, dude.
All right, flipping heck.
And this is why I'm not a technical dude.
Wow.
I've got big sausage fingers.
I think 1 week you might just need to give it a go. I bet it's the smoothest technical week we ever have.
Really?
I don't know. What do you reckon, callers? No. Should we get Sam do the tech 1 week?
No.
No.
I wouldn't wish that on anybody.
What Shari? And Shari, welcome back to the podcast. We've not seen you for a few weeks. You abandoned us like a bad smell. Like a bad smell. What? And what an entrance. Fantastic entrance. Exactly.
It's this first 4 minutes, 12 seconds have just been.
See? Hedgie. Smooth.
Hedgie's figured out how to get in here the right way this week. Yeah.
So if you didn't know what happened last week, we got a little in the studio here, and Def Not Hedgie was there. So we're like, oh, he's gonna come in. This is brilliant. Put him on the screen, and it's all black, and we're going Hedgie, you there? It's a cute hedgehog. You there? Anyway, afterwards in Twitter, he said, yeah, I joined. I didn't realize what I was joining. And I was basically sat on the bog with his phone in his hand. Thankfully, this camera didn't come. Otherwise, it would have been very, very interesting.
That would have been hilarious.
It would have been brilliant. Yeah. Oh, dear. Right. Welcome to
The Great Escape, where two dudes do.
And what are you drinking?
Whiskey.
Do you know what? You are consistent with your whiskey. I have not drunk whiskey on this podcast for a few weeks now.
Back on, and everything's backwards on my camera. Back on the Woodford Reserve. Just the normal stuff because I've drunk all that beautiful malt stuff that book about me. But yeah, I love Woodford. I can't help it. I really like Woodford.
I feel like I've let the podcast down a little bit because this podcast was built on whiskey, right? It was me and you drinking whiskey and shooting the breeze, and we've not done that for a while. I've not drunk whiskey for a while. I don't know why I've not drunk whiskey for a while because I love whiskey and I like whiskey, and I've got some whiskey right there I could literally go and dive into any second.
Even in a decanter.
It is. It looks well posh and everything. But anyway, today I'm drinking a little bit of Trooper IPA. Do you know what? It's all right. I remember it being nicer for some reason. Maybe I'm drinking the wrong Trooper.
Maybe you were pissed last time you had it because everything tastes better when you're pissed.
Yeah, it just feels a bit run of the mill. And I know it's not. Is it Robbie's Trooper? It is, isn't it? It's Robbie's.
I've got no idea, to say the truth. It's because you've been drinking Champion. Everything's run in the middle after Champion. Tramp's finest.
Yeah, Iron Maiden. It's Robbie's. Yeah, Robbie's in Stockport. So this is where Sam and I are from originally. It's made from Robbie's Brewery. So yeah, big up the Robbie's Brewery. I better write that down, otherwise I'm going to forget, aren't I? Big up the Robbie's Brewery. Hang on. Better write that down. Robbie's Brewery. Robbie's.
See, I've only got a little. I've got the dregs of the bottle of the whiskey. Really, so only a glass and a half there.
What?
Yeah.
Have you got a backup bottle?
I've got a bottle of Bell's downstairs, but going on to Bell's after Woodford is just not my cup of tea. Sorry.
No, you don't want to do that, do you?
Yeah, I popped my cork with such unadulterated exuberance for the opening of the podcast, and now I've got to sip it slowly. It's two worlds of the whiskey.
Two worlds. Right then, we have yet again an action-packed hour-ish of. We've done an hour and 10 minutes sort of the last couple of weeks. So
action-packed-ish, hour-ish, podcast-ish, live stream-ish.
So
we could have some guests on-ish.
Yeah.
If they're not on the toilet.
If not, and actually that's a good point. I am going to put the link in the chat. If you wish to join us, you are more than welcome. We had Booker who actually came on last week and actually talked to us. We actually had someone on who came on and actually talked to us. We've had many people try and come on, like Def Not a Hedgie, who decided to just join us by accident on the toilet.
Rob got on, but he couldn't do anything because he's got a bad back.
Well, it looked like he was trapped in a meringue or a metal tray or something.
He was an hors d'oeuvre.
Rob the hors d'oeuvre.
Yep.
Rob the Volavant Rob. Yeah. Anyway, he's on today, is he?
No, it's all you tonight because I've not done any research. I've not actually seen much of anything this week. I've just been sat in the greenhouse growing my beard. That's what I've been doing, growing my beard. It's getting big.
It is getting big.
Yeah. I'm going for the homeless chic look.
Homeless chic.
Yeah. I'm kind of.
Homeless chic. If you wanna join us, you can do. If you want to pop onto Twitter and say hello, it's at the great EscPod. Instagram is the Great Escape Podcast. If you want to.
Know this shit.
If you want to go onto YouTube and find us, just search for the Great Escape Podcast and you'll find us. If you want to go and get us on Facebook, you're going to have to go to the podcast website and it's in the top right hand corner and you can click on the Facebook icon because I cannot remember what the URL is for Facebook. Anyway,
it's so professional, it's untrue.
Hey, guess what? We went a little bit viral on YouTube this week.
Did we?
Yeah.
Why? What happened?
Well, our viewer count went up significantly this week.
Really?
Yeah. We've had a lot of people watch the podcast this week on YouTube.
Following up on everything. I just turn up here, chat to you, talk crap, drink whiskey, and then skip off happily into the sunset. So
we've had a lot of views and we've had a lot of hours watched of the podcast this week, which has been brilliant. So thank you for that. Numbers. I think the numbers for the traditional podcast. Google, Apple, and Spotify and Amazon are the sort of the main four. They're all still sort of 500, 650 a week downloads, which is brilliant. Thank you very much for that as well. But yeah, YouTube's gone a bit. So yeah. Right, where are we going to start, dude?
At the start.
At the start?
It's always the best place, I think, to start.
Okay.
No point starting at the end because then you end up with a film like Memento. You don't understand it.
I still haven't seen Memento. If you put Coke with it, does it go and go everywhere?
You could try.
Okay.
Don't think Guy Pearce would be too happy, but anyway.
We're going to start here, mate. You ready? You ready?
The way you're going. Play it.
I'm going to press the button.
It's time for 5 in 5. Yes, it's time for 5 in 5.
It'd be a shame to do it in 5 this week because there's quite a lot to talk about. In fact, I had to take 2 out. We actually had 7 in 5, which sounds a little bit like 7 in 9.
Yeah, we just fucking all shit up here, aren't we, man?
Yeah, we can't do that, can we? Right, chat. Where do you want to go? We've got Gensler the gaslighting turd. It's a good start. Yeah. Recession confession. OCC, oh dear me. Goldman Sachs of shit. And retail sale?
Retail sale?
Where do you want to go? So we got Gensler, Recession Confession, OCC, oh dear, oh me, Goldman Sachs of shit, or retail sale. Question?
Turds. See, that's because after last week, he was stuck in the toilet. He's got turds on the brain. Let's do it.
Turds it is. Hedgie's having flashbacks from last week. He tweeted us this week, and it's like, yeah, we're back on Thursday. Make sure to tune in. And he's like, he did the whole scared look face, like, you having flashbacks? He's like, yep, I'm having flashbacks. Right, turds. Hang on, let me bring up the captions.
You're on technical, dude.
There we go. 5 in 5. Gensler, the gaslighting turd. So what's he done today?
He's just been talking shite again. As always. Is it another video? He's put another fucking video out saying, oh, we've got regulations in the market. We're doing crypto regulations. We're fucking enforce them then, you dick face. Oh, gosh.
It feels like you're a little bit strong on this one, Sam. It feels like you've got an opinion, a point of view.
No, I'm easy. I just go with the flow.
All right, let me share my screen then. Hang on. Wrong button. wrong button.
Colin Dick Fingers.
Right. Not that one. Here we go. That one. This is the one.
Come on, Cole. You can do it. Share that. Share it.
5 in 5. Do you know what? If I could actually do that, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Yeah. There he is. The
God. His face annoys me now.
Mr. Burns looking mother funster.
Excellent.
So apparently, hold on to your seats, kids. We have rules in our capital markets to safeguard market integrity and protect against fraud and manipulation.
It's laughable. It's actually laughable now.
What a dickhead.
The thing he says, right? Okay, yes, that is completely correct. I agree with Gary 100%. You do have rules in your capital markets to safeguard market integrity and protect against fraud and manipulation, but you don't fucking use them. That's the problem. The rules are there, but nobody does anything with them. Throw my pen down again.
Wow, pen throwing moment.
Yeah.
So Gary's getting on his high horse, and he's doing these little these vlog videos saying, yeah, we know what we're doing. We're here to protect you, retail investor, and we all know that he's not here to protect us. Him and the SEC and Hester and all his mates are complicit in every way by doing nothing, by being silent and not acting upon things that the apes have been telling them for the last 18 months plus.
The SEC are basically an episode of Sesame Street because under the counter, there's a load of hedge fund bosses with the hands up their ass, puppeteering them like Elmo. He looks more like Oscar the Grouch.
Was Gigi hacked?
He should be into little pieces. Oh, that was a bit harsh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't endorse or
killing Gary Gensler. I think there's a lot of people out there who already thought about doing that. So yeah, anyway. Yeah, you're right, Hedgie. Make sure you guys follow these rules so we can make it easy to continue to ripping off retail. Absolutely. Was Gary Gensler hacked?
I don't know. I'm not seeing anything about him yet.
Well, and then they posted this video as like a for gaslighting, because that's what he's doing. He's gaslighting us, right? Again. Anyway, people have been pretty mean this week around the SEC for good reason.
I've seen lots of shit actually towards the SEC.
It's been a week of Gary, you're just useless. SEC, you're just useless. You are just doing nothing. The amount of corruption we've seen this week, especially on AMC, has been massive. I'll come to that in a second. So here is a beautiful tweet from AMC Lover at AMC_Porter. At Gary Gensler, why do they get to create unlimited supply that they never have to deliver? They are creating infinite dilution while shareholders suffer the losses. Stop the retail assassination, Gary. Choke on that AMC, GME squeeze. AMC stock, AMC, GME. Mark safe from protection today because we don't have any protection in the marketplace. We have none whatsoever. No. Gary and his friends might as well literally take all of the taxpayers' money that funds them, put it into a great big pile outside Wall Street and set fire to it.
I don't know how they just how they can say that we're this institution that does this and then not do any of it, and people are still happy to carry on them being allowed to do it. Just say no, forget it. You know, we would be
Just
better off
say
without your
no.
regulation,
Well,
because there is no regulation.
Well, there's regulation that don't get enforced. It's like you said a second ago. They just don't enforce it. So it's like having a gun with no bullets. There's just no point. It's pointless unless you throw it at somebody. It's completely pointless. Anyway, there's a new. I think it's new. I think it's really. I've not seen it before. A new Twitter account called @Genslerfax. So go away and follow it @Genslerfax. Gary Gensler incessantly lectures crypto companies to come and register so he can track them into lawsuits. Guess what? We found lurking in Gensler's £100 million fortune. He isn't registered. So this is quite interesting. I'm not going to go into it in massive detail, but basically, when Gary's wife died, he set up a trust fund for his family, and that trust fund was registered to a company. And for a company to exist, the company has to be registered. Anyway, long story short, the trust fund is set up, and this fund has got over $100 million in it. Cannot be found. It's not found in Maryland. It's not found in anywhere else where the company was originally set up in, and it's not there. So Gary Gensler is talking about you should register. You need to register. You need to do this. You need to do that. Apparently, allegedly, Gary's not registered his own LLC for his family's trust fund. There you go. Go and read it on Genslerfax no, there's no bullets in that gun. You can't do that.
It's just one of those bang.
You just need to hit yourself in the face with it a few times. Anyway, there you go. So he's giving it the big I am, and he's the worst. And this was a great one. So this is from Moscato as Moscato Music, replying to FN's blogger. So the SEC are watching. I don't know what do you reckon they're watching?
Pornhub.
Yep. And outside, topless profits, bottomless greed, home with $1 billion lap dance. What a Wall Street gentleman's club.
Fraud. Obscene bonuses.
And the SEC has stood there watching porn. So yeah, so you can see what's happened this week. Everyone's had a really good go at the SEC and Gary Gensler
because they asked
forever. Yeah, absolutely, because we're sick of their shit. I didn't include @riggedgov, so Tattoo Mermaid today, but she had every day she does the amount of buying pressure stolen from the AMC markets. Yeah, I haven't got one today, but it's been high, 75% plus for AMC and for GME and for Big. We'll come on to Big in a second. So this is from Matty Vision. When Big Fish, it's called the SEC Robin.
Holy crime, Batman.
The president pays them to help criminals steal from the poor people. Na. Hey, it's Paul. Hello, mate.
Hiya, Paul. You all right, dude?
Gary is as useful as a peephole on a window.
Yeah, I put that up on the screen a while ago.
Did you? Sorry.
Yeah.
I was so too
What else?
busy.
Come on, okay, chat. What else is Gary Gensler as useful as? We want the best ones. Yeah, we want really good ones. So
Midwest Red. So @Midwest replied to a post that I put up. Seriously, fuck these guys at the SEC. Not for retail. And look, who's this? Who's this guy here on the screen?
Not a hedge fund. I don't know. Never heard of her.
Def not a Hedgie. Replying to us, Gary Gensler is a hoe. And
a garden implement or a loose woman.
I think it could be a loose woman that likes to give themselves away. And this came from Nate Daddy 33. More proof the SEC is fucking worthless, and Gary Gensler protects the 1%. And the Justice Department has failed to punish one major hedge fund doing this bullshit. So people are now starting to turn on the Justice Department because they are stood there watching now. They know what's going on. We know that's going on, and they've not done anything. Whether they're still gathering evidence, whether they're still waiting for that moment, God knows.
Apparently, it takes, on average, 255 days to build a case. Just saying.
But look at that. Look at that.
Wow. Sherry's just nailed it. Gary Gensler is as useful as an empty bottle of Woodford for a podcast.
Absolutely true.
Boom.
Absolutely true. Look at that. Look at that.
That's barcoding pretty much perfect.
That is perfect
amazing.
barcoding.
Yeah.
And that was for big. Be big.
How can you say the markets aren't manipulated? That is
Look at that.
Crazy.
Look at that.
Wow.
That is bonkers. That is bonkers.
There's a bit of resistance on that line, isn't there? Scan
it and see what pops up, says Hedgie. I think we should probably do that. It's probably a picture of Gary Gensler naked.
Yeah. Something like that.
Fuck you, retail.
With a 7.
Yeah. But look at that. I mean, that's how manipulated these markets are. If the SEC actually wanted to do their job or did their job, that would not happen. Look at that.
Yeah, spot on, Sherry. Tell me you're a computer without telling me you're a computer. That is algo-tastic.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's it. I think we're done. Right. What we got? We're next. We've got Recession, Confession, OCC, Oh Dear Me, Goldman Sachs of shit, and Retail Sale.
Mm-hmm.
You decide, chat. You decide. First one to post it in there. Just to remind everyone again, it is Recession, Confession, OCC, Oh Dear Me, Goldman Sachs of shit, or Retail Sale.
Sack of shit.
Sachs. Oh, yes. We had Sachs from Shari, and we had Sachs. Oh, from Shari again.
Scats.
From Sachs.
I'm a scat man.
And Sachs from Hedge Funds. Let me just put the caption up.
Guys, don't just let us talk about it. Jump in. Come and say hello.
That's a very good point.
Put your point across.
I'm going to
repost the...
I'm going to repost that. It's in the chat
Tell
window.
us what you think.
It's also on Twitter as well. So if you're listening to this on Twitter, below the Twitter, click on it and you can come and join us and say hello. And we'd love to if you'd say hello. Right, Goldman Sachs of shit. Let me find. Here it is. Right, Goldman Sachs of shit. So this, I originally saw this from New York.
Is as useful as a knitted condom.
Nice.
Which is not only useless, but it's pretty itchy, I'd guess, as well.
Oh, Sherry's going to join us after 5 in 5. Okay, good.
So in about 2 hours then, because we ramble on with 5 in 5.
Right. 5 in 5, Goldman Sachs of shit. So this came from New York Angelo at New York_Angelo. Ex-Goldman banker released on £500,000 bail in insider trading case. Ish. So, what is all this about?
What, insider trading, really? Is that a real thing? I thought it was just a myth. People
insider trading?
Do that. Yeah.
Nancy Pelosi does it.
Nah.
Actually, she doesn't do it.
Yeah.
Her husband might do it, yeah. But she doesn't do it. Anyway, former Goldman Sachs banker charged an insider trading scheme. So, this was interesting. So, oh, goodness. Here we go.
It's a terrible picture. It's like going,
sex doll.
Oh, God. If you want to buy a sex doll, you'd buy something different looking than that.
Well, that might float your boat.
Doesn't float mine.
It doesn't float mine either, but it might float somebody's boat.
Yeah.
Anyway.
In the chat, does that float your boat? Let us know.
Anyway, Jidresh Goel, is that right?
Every goal's a goal.
Oh, own goal. Own goal. That's the title for that one, isn't it? Own goal. Own goal. Yeah, nice one. Own goal. Is one of 9 defendants charged by Manhattan federal prosecutors in 4 insider trading cases. So basically what happened is federal prosecutors accuse Jidresh Goel of relaying information from internal Goldman communications about potential takeovers the firm was considering financing. Mr. Goel's friends traded on the tips and typically using a relative's brokerage account to buy call options.
Naughty.
Oh dear.
I'm going to call.
Oh dear.
I'm going to bring the swearing down a little bit because I think Seth just popped in.
Hello, Seth. How are you? Say hello.
Good evening, young Seth.
Yeah. So basically Goldman Sachs employee and 8 other people have been charged with a insider trading ring. I mean, that's always interesting.
Little people.
They are naughty little people, aren't they? They're naughty little.
Did you say lickle?
I did, because I'm from Manchester.
You've got T's in little, not lickle.
Buckle.
Right.
And hospital. Yeah.
Tries me about that.
Sorry. Yeah. So this is it. This is another one. So you know how much I love Goldman Sachs, right?
You love him.
Yeah, I love Goldman Sachs. I really love Goldman Sachs. I don't know why I've got this natural hatred for Goldman Sachs. I just have. Them and JP Morgan seem to be the ones that are always in the center of all this nonsense the time.
And Deutsche. They're always in there.
Deutsche Bank. Yeah.
And BOA, they're always in there. And pretty much all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all need to draw our money out.
Barclays at some stage.
Yeah, I've got an account with Barclays. I've got
so
a full 83p in it though, so I'm okay.
So here we go. Sex Doll Williams says, we are keenly interested in sending a message that insider trading is still around. Just ask Nancy Pelosi, she'll tell you.
Yeah.
We are going to enforce it when we find it. Well, that's as federal prosecutors, that's probably a really good thing to do. What do you reckon?
We're going to enforce it when we find it, he said.
Yeah. Who said that? What? Insider who?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, there you go. Goldman Sachs just at the center of yet more controversy. More and more controversy. Right. We got OCCODME. Retail sale, question mark.
Or recession confession.
Recession confession. Where are we going to go? Where are we going to go?
I don't know. Where should we go? I want to see those fingers.
I want to see those fingers. Where are we going? We got recession confession, OCCODME, or retail sale.
Give it a few seconds, and there we go.
Do confession.
Hedgie is on it.
He is. He's all over this today.
Yes.
All over this today.
Smashing it.
Recession confession. What happened today? What happened today, mate?
It's okay. We are in recession.
Well, we're not.
Oh, the US are.
We're not in recession.
Is anybody in recession? Did they say we're not?
No, well, so...
I've not seen it.
You haven't seen it?
I've seen bits of it, but I didn't pay attention because I was...
Have you not seen the Have you not seen the outcry on Twitter?
Yeah, I have.
Right, hang on. Let me find it first. It's here somewhere. Right, here we go. Got it. Oh, I know.
We're all screwed, basically. We
are all screwed. I nearly pressed the wrong button then as well. Right, so so this happened today. So this morning in the US, they are officially in a recession.
So I've not seen the figures. I don't know what I've been doing. Obviously, not looking on Twitter.
Well, they got it very wrong.
So GDP's like
they got it very wrong. They got it very, very wrong. Very, 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 very wrong.
Tell me, I'm on tenterhooks here.
So I first saw it from Zero Hedge. So at Zero Hedge, and it was nice and easy. We have a recession. Q2 GDP minus 0.9%. They were expecting a rise of 0.4%, and got a negative near 1%, which is a lot. That's a lot for a GDP in one session. So they're expecting a rise of 0.4, and they got 0.9. Now, this is very reminiscent of inflation being transitory, isn't it? It's like, bury your head in the sand. Oh no, it'll go away. It's fine. No, we haven't got a recession. And what they tried to do is they tried to change what a recession, what counted as a recession. And everywhere in the world globally, it's basically 2 consecutive quarters of negative GDP. Right? That's what classes as a recession. But the Democrats just basically completely went, no, that's not it. That's not what it is. And then came up with some other weird stuff. And everyone's gone, no, that's not what a recession is. A recession is 2 consecutive quarters with negative GDP.
Who
And
had
it's
two
like,
awful
oh, no.
squatters. But that's not a recession. A recession is when 14 people get together and play Bohemian Rhapsody on flutes at the same time in Ohio on the top of a small mountain that is actually hillock, but it's got to be no higher than 14 foot in the key of A. That's when a recession happens. And everyone's like, huh? What? Come again?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I'm just a poor boy. I am actually a poor boy because we're in recession.
Yeah. We're all poor. Yeah.
We're all poor. Done. End of story.
A random little monologue from you, wasn't it?
It was. Unusual Wales breaking US Q2 advanced GDP minus 0.9% versus a 0.5% increase, which is also actually quite high. Is it?
Yeah.
That's quite high for that. And then here it is in graph form. So thank you very much, Mom. Is heading to the moon. Mom talks stocks, real GDP. So Q1.
Love a graph.
Love a graph.
I love a mom who can graph.
Oh. Now that looks like 2 consecutive quarters of negative GDP to me. What do you reckon?
Nope. Nobody's playing flutes yet.
What?
No, it's okay.
See, all I can hear is what's that flute played badly one where they play the flute out of tune.
Oh yeah.
And the Titanic one. The Titanic one.
Yeah, is it?
always reminds me of that. Like nah, 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 nah. Yeah. Anyway, reminds me of that.
Okay.
Yeah, so US is officially in recession. And what generally happens in a recession?
Shit goes down.
Stock market loves to crash in a recession. Loves to crash in a recession. 2008.
Shit went down.
Housing market crashed. Recession kicked in. Stock market died. And yeah, we are heading the same way. So at the beginning of the week, everything was really red. Everything went super red. I tweeted that everything was going red. And I think the markets were bracing themselves for today's news. Weirdly, today everything's green. Well, was trying to be green. They were trying to criminalize GME a little bit.
Colin, you've done so well. You've said it.
Sorry.
It's criminalized, it ain't no thing. Can it lies? It's criminalized, can it lies? Crime and lies.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Feeling musical today.
Indeed. And a gentleman called Rubini. Shallow recession calls are totally delusional, Rubini ones. The real reason, the reason Rubini cites is historically high debt ratios. This time it could be worse than the 70s, which is not good.
He's making a run for it. He's escaping like Houdini with a speech impediment.
Houdini Rubini.
Yep.
He's known as Dr. Doom in the finance industry. He always comes with
great
bad
moniker.
Monica?
Yeah, it's a moniker with a K. Nickname.
Oh, not Monica from Friends.
No.
No Hanukkah for Monica.
No. See, she ruined Bruce Springsteen Dancing in the Dark for me.
Oh yeah, she was in that, wasn't she?
She was in the video, yeah, and it does me.
Yeah.
Don't know why I don't like her in that video because it's a cracking song. I'm so pissed off that I've not got Bruce Springsteen tickets in England yet. They just sold out.
Did they?
Any that are left, and now I even had pre-sale freaking access as well. I missed them. Any that are sold available now are like the 750 quid crazy VIP packages, like hotel pack, and I'm like, I'm not paying 750 quid for a ticket.
Does it come with a hotel and everything?
Hotel and at Hyde Park actually. So you know when we went to watch Pearl Jam, all the stands and all that to the right of where we were.
Yeah.
You've got access to that where you can walk down to the kind of edge of the stage and you've got a seat and a private bar and all that kind of crap. But still, 750 quid a ticket.
So that's a lot of money for a ticket to go and do that.
It's not till next July. So July 2023. If MOASS happens before then, you know where to find me in July. I will be there VIPing the shit out of Bruce.
VIPing the shit out of Bruce.
Until then, yeah, I will be VIPing the shit out of it. But until then, I won't.
Oh, mate. Well, hopefully MOASS happens off the back of this recession. That'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I hope so. Isn't Springsteen like 95 years old now, Shari? I think he's in his 70s, isn't he? I think he's.
He must be old. He must be getting to the end of his 70s. He's got to be.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll Google it, but he still puts 3-hour concerts on. You know, he's still. Good.
I know. Good. He loves his music. Yeah. Right. We've got OCC ODME or retail sale. OCC ODME or retail sale? Question mark. Front eyebrow raise. Mm-hmm. What we got? What we're going for? What we're going for? We'll just wait. We'll just wait. Make a decision. Hey, OCC. OCC.
You know me.
You know me. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's where I was going with that. OCC, you know me. Right, let me just change the caption to OCC, oh dear me. Right.
Ain't no money left.
You can see it on the screen. 5 and 5 OCC is broke. Who are the OCC, mate?
Are they those guys who do choppers in Orange County? Orange County choppers, OCC.
No, not this time.
The Tuttles.
Oh, not this time. No, sorry, mate. No. Do you know who they are? Do you know what they do?
They keep money, and then they've not got any money.
They
DTCC or something like that, innit? I don't know.
They do. So this is the Options Clearing Corp, which, from what I understand, is part of the DTCA. So this is from Boss Blunts. So this is from Marcel. So Options Clearing Corp is desperate for liquidity as collateral to protect the stock market from over leverage. Hedge funds and banks. God, choking on my Iron Maiden there. And there you go. So Boss has got his own YouTube channel, and there's his link. Go and watch it. But he did a really good piece on the OCC being broke. Now the OCC is meant to be the insurance policy. So all of the big finance houses, the big primes and all the hedge funds and everyone else, they are meant to put a chunk of money into the OCC for when a hedge fund goes under or when a bank goes under. There's money there that will pay the debtors and will basically settle their debts on their behalf.
Kind of like a margin account then.
Like a margin account. That's exactly like that. But guess what?
There ain't no money in that motherfucking vault. It's all empty dust bunnies and spiders, motherfucker.
OCC's broke, baby.
There ain't nothing in that vault.
Ain't nothing in that vault. But now, and that's worrying. So where's that money gone? Where's the money gone?
Gary Gensler. He's stolen it all.
Well,
I can see him in a black and white burglar outfit and a little bag with swagger in, like tiptoeing out.
Yeah. Cheers, by the way. I'm on that. This is a
what, yeah.
El Perro Negro. El Perro Negro. What's Perro? Anyone?
Dog. It's black dog.
Black dog. Yeah. And the little black dog on it probably gave it away. Sorry. Don't speak Spanish.
I stole it from Hedgie. Play it. We've said it.
I can't. I'm pouring a beer. I'm doing important stuff. I'm doing important stuff. I'm pouring a beer.
I will use my fingers and do things with my fingers to get the things done.
Do it.
It's crime and lies. Crime and lies. It ain't no thing. Can it lies? It's crime and lies. Crime and lies. It's crime and lies. Can it lies? Crime and lies. Crime and lies.
And that song we see is dedicated to Defo, not a hedge fund. Thank you for joining us. Take care, my dude.
PQ7's got it, nailed it. Gary's Unregistered Family Brokerage took liquidity. I think that happened. I think that's a thing.
Yeah, we're not even saying allegedly. That's what happened.
But here's my theory.
Fine him £4.
And a hubba bubba or something. I don't know.
yeah. $4 and a chuppy chup. That should do it.
I've got a theory.
Tell me.
I've got a theory.
Tell, dear Col.
Do you know when the DTCC basically bailed out the Hedgies in January, February last year, and where they waived debt and they waived everything else?
I seem to remember something of the sort happening. Yes.
I think that took a rather large dent out of this OCC fund, and I think since then the hedges have been hemorrhaging money left, right, and centre. We know they're hemorrhaging millions a day now, there, and we know this because we're seeing that they're losing.
Mm-hmm.
We're seeing that they're losing money officially because they're reporting their half earnings last week. And
like $430 odd million last month or something collectively the last.
It's a lot of money. They're losing a lot of money every day, right? We hold, and it doesn't cost us a damn penny. For them, it costs them millions of dollars a day to do this. Now, I think the DTCC and the OCC are having to go in there and literally bail them out. I think they're having to throw money over the hedge, and and they're literally catching it and going, "Thanks, keeping me alive." Because if one goes under, we all know this. If one goes under, they all go under.
House of Cards, baby.
House of Cards, and that is the end of this stock market as we know it. 2008, yeah, baby. So, and that's what we do want. So, I think they're being kept alive by this fund, and that the fund is not there for that. That's not what it's there for. It's there to pay the debts of the primes and hedge funds when they go under, not to pay them off now so they don't go under. That's not what it's about. So there you go.
Next one.
That's a good sign. That's a very, very good sign. That with
this has got to be the Great Reset, really, hasn't it? Everything needs to fall, and then get rid of all these aged fossils that run Senate and Congress and insider trade and are all friends with each other and all on committees of this, that, and the other, and have all worked with each other, all still do. Get them all out, place them with people who aren't allowed to insider trade, who get paid a normal wage for serving the country, and they should get bonuses on how well their constituents believe they are doing.
I agree. I think that'd be amazing.
Kill lobbying. Get rid of all the lobbyists. Not allowed to lobby anything.
Lobbying in the US is massive. It's illegal in the UK.
Yeah,
it's illegal in the UK. You're not allowed to lobby. Okay.
Get rid of all that and start afresh.
Indeed. There you go. If you want to read a little bit more about what's going on, basically the OCC is proposing to expand its liquidity facilities to include a new arrangement with a bank. Basically, we haven't got any money. Can we have some of yours, please, to provide cash to the OCC?
Can we borrow some of your money to give back to you after you go bankrupt? Because that's how these things work.
So look at this, right? Specifically, this advance notice concerns a change to OC's operations to execute a master repurchase agreement. Basically, we've run out of money. We need some money. Can somebody give us some, please? That's what that is. They are broke, and that money is meant to sit there for a rainy day. And guess what? It's clearly been a rainy day for 18 months, and they've kept that really quiet.
Yeah,
which is brilliant.
It's been pissing down.
Brilliant, right? What was the last one?
OCC, officially corrupt cunts.
Well, actually, it leads on beautifully to retail sale? Question mark. Got to find it now. Here we go.
CV paid.
Yeah, Charlie Payne's back. It's like 3 weeks in a row Charlie's made it now.
He's on it. So he's such a suave motherfucker.
He just kills a suit, doesn't he? Absolutely looks amazing in all of his suits, and he wears some amazingly good suits. He had like a red Prince of Wales one on the other day. It was a really nice suit, that was. So there you go, Charles. We're not only do you talk sense, you look great when you say it. So
yeah,
cheers, man.
Prince of Wales check is okay. Go with Charles. Never go with Andrew.
Yeah, or William. After what I've heard today, what's been going
on? I've not heard anything. I've been completely social media blacked out.
We'll come back to it in a second. Let's just finish 5 and 5 off, and we'll come back to that in a second because it's quite funny. Well, allegedly, there's a rumor that's been started, and obviously there's probably some substantiation behind the rumor. So anyway, there you go.
Love a good rumor. Go. What's Charlie been up to?
Charlie, so actually last week and this week there was articles from various different parts of mainstream media and Wall Street Journal and various other areas saying that saying that I'm going to put this on the screen because this is exactly what this is about. That for the markets to return to being bullish again, retail investors are going to have to sell their stocks.
Nope.
We're still the bad guys, which 6 months ago sort of would have offended me slightly, but now it just makes me awesome. We are in charge. It's that whole comment of I'm not locked in here with you. You're all locked in here with me.
We will always be the bad guys because they control the narrative of the media, so they will always paint us to be the bad guys. All that crap the other month about us losing everybody when Knobface went on that Question Time and said, they're losing teachers' pensions. How can we lose a pension when we've not got access to it? Who holds the money? It's not us.
We haven't lost a penny.
Nope.
You've lost a penny because you're corrupt, and we've caught you with your pants down. We've changed the rules. We control the doors. You're locked in a room with us, and we control the doors.
Yeah, do you remember that when they had all the bots doing it? Oh, God spoke to me. He thinks $900 is fair. I don't want to hurt everyone. That was hilarious. I think that was my favorite bit. That was one of my favorite bits. That was the most ridiculous attempt at getting people to sell.
Let's not be too greedy here. God says don't be greedy, but just sell at a reasonable amount where we can cover it. Yeah.
If you double your money, God says that's enough for anybody. We don't want to put anybody on the street or out of business, so sell then. I think I agree with him.
My goodness, he's got a hedge fund trader. I had no idea. Evening, by the way.
Yeah.
Hamburger with extra pickles. Welcome to the show.
Indeed. A great first comment there, dude. Straight in.
It was straight in there, right on the screen. Not messing
beautiful memories. Reminiscing about the good old days of the ridiculousness of this whole situation that is fucking brilliant.
But we need to bring the ridiculousness back. Anyway, so making money with Charlie. He basically said he went out and said, this is ridiculous. All the banks and all the hedge funds and all the mainstream media are saying we all need to sell our stocks because it's our fault that the markets can't recover because it's all our fault. And there was actually an article about the theory behind it. And the theory is, and actually Charlie called it out the week before, saying
it wasn't the Chewbacca defense, was it?
No, it wasn't.
That's the theory. Chewbacca is a Wookiee.
Discuss for 3 days apparently. That's what happened. Yeah. So so Charlie Payne was basically saying that this is ridiculous. They will literally do anything to make us sell so they can cover their losses, and we ain't selling. In fact, if anything, we are buying more stock. We're not selling. We're buying more. If they tank the price and the price is good, we buy more.
Yeah.
The hedges haven't quite worked its finale, have they yet?
The incredibly low volume of GME today. I don't know if you noticed, it was mega low volume, and I think that's because nobody's selling. There might be a few traders day trading and whatnot, and obviously the shorts are going crazy as always, but just nobody's selling.
Yep.
After a 4-to-1 stock split and the liquidity is that low is unheard of. It's ridiculous. Nobody's selling. We're all holding like a motherfucker.
We are holding like a mofo. And at Mail Rao. Sorry. If you're in it, you're on it. You're in it. I'll tag you in later. AMC, love AMC. They are just stupid. We are not only holding, but we keep buying more and more. We are not leaving. Absolutely. We are not leaving. And we are buying more, and it's making it difficult. You tank the price, we're going to buy more. It is just simple economics. Yeah. We're going to buy more. We can afford to buy more. We will buy more.
We love the stock. We are buying more.
Exactly.
Totally. And what you're saying before about them losing, just to holding for us doesn't cost anything, but just doing what they're doing every day costs them millions a day. What about all the bots and shills and all the other people they have to employ to this as well with them? It must be costing a fortune in ancillaries as well as the stocks.
It's
just mental. Just pay your fucking bills. Go on. We can all carry on and start again. Just do it. Kenny, you will be fine. You've got your islands. You've got your houses here and everywhere. You've got your, 12 billion moved to the Cayman Islands. You're going to be all right, lad. You don't deserve to be because you're a twat, but you're going to be all right. Put your
Indeed.
losses, fuck off, pay us all, and then we can all come and find you in our private yachts and beat you up. Again, not inciting violence.
In our private submarines, we'll just torpedo your yachts.
Yeah.
Fire tube number 1.
A whittled down bedpost in the shape of a torpedo comes out.
Torpedo bedpost.
Yeah. It would be like a fight club where they're everywhere. You know, we are your bin men, we are your whatever. If you go to a Chinese restaurant, you've got little bedposts for chopsticks, or what? Everywhere you go, bedposts. It would be such an anticlimax when it hit in the side of your jaw. Don't.
Yeah, when it goes.
That was the sound of a bedpost.
Yeah. Kenny's out of bed. It's a bedpost. I can hear it. It's a Mark 82 bedpost.
Someone needs to do foam bedposts. You know, fake foam bedposts we could just all run around hitting each other with.
Ah, yeah. Definitely. It's like that. It's like that video that Son of Sal did, where it was a javelin and it was a bedpost, and it went and it went out, impaled his ex-wife. It was his ex-wife.
Sherry's put Ken Griffin should be left with nothing but a bedpost. No, he should be left with a bed with 2 bedposts on the same side, so his bed's always on a slant. Indeed.
Right. Somebody has joined, but we're going to play the 5 in 5 first. Ready?
Yeah. Go on. Play
5 in 5's done.
Do it. Play.
It's time for 5 in 5. Yes, it's time for 5 in 5.
And now we're going to bring this person in.
Hey!
Hello.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
We can.
Okay.
We can also hear the stream on your end as well. So
if you could turn it down ever so slightly. And because you're here, I need to charge my glass.
Elbows up.
Yeah, that wasn't a very good charge because
there's nothing left.
Elbows out.
Elbows out. Elbows up. Cheers, shall we? What you got? You got a drink there? Is that a cup of tea? Coffee?
Oh, speak. I think the sound's gone. Elbows out.
Can you hear us, Sherry? We can't hear you. You've gone quiet. Oh, we've lost. Oh no, we've lost you. We had you.
Issues.
We had you, and now we've lost you.
We had you. Now we can't hear you.
No. Have you turned the mic down by any chance? Oh, and we heard you.
No.
You were loud and clear as well a second ago.
Whatever you did before, do the opposite.
Spin around 3 times.
Yeah. You've not been playing flutes in A minor on a small hillock, have you? While you're sorting your microphone out, I'm going to open the window because it's like a little hot box in here.
Yeah, it's hot in here as well. It's hot in here. Right, Sherry, leave and rejoin. See if we can get your audio back because we can't hear you. No, can't hear you. Sorry. Yeah, leave and come back. We'll get you.
We love the technical issues.
I think
they make for a fun evening, don't they?
They do. I think when I told her to turn the mic down, I think I may have broken it somehow. Like the thought. You're running tech next week. Actually, you're not because we're not doing next week because we're not here next week.
No, that's true.
Go on then.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay.
How are you, my lovely?
I'm good, honey. How are you?
I'm all good. I'm full of whiskey now, so it gets better and better.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. It's good to have you on.
Yeah, it's nice to hear your voice.
I'm hearing both. Okay.
Yeah, you're going to be hearing the stream and obviously us directly from the studio as well. So yeah.
Okay, so I have to mute the other one.
If you can mute the other one without muting yourself, yeah.
Okay. I know it's good to be here. I missed you the last couple weeks.
Yeah, where have you been?
You.
Working. I've had to work.
Don't you just hate it when work gets in the way of life?
Yeah.
It's crap.
Let me try to
Hopefully-
mute. Let me try to mute that other one.
I was gonna suggest where we go next.
I think Shari should suggest where we go. If she's got any points she wants to bring
If
up.
you've got any DD, she can bring it up now and we can talk about it.
Yeah.
Ooh, I did see on Fintel there were several new shorts reported yesterday.
Go on.
Up
Elaborate.
to, let me see, one was about 400,000 shares. I
With
think
who?
all in all they added up to over 500,000 shares that were reported short, like actually reported
On
on
AMC.
Fintel
Wow.
as shorts. Yes,
On AMC. Who were the brokers?
Yeah.
Do you know?
I forget the names. Some cheesy ass hedge fund.
The usual suspects, yeah.
You
No,
might kind of
actually,
go, I always
somebody I'd
forget
never
the
heard
names.
of. Yeah,
Oh,
a couple of small
it-
little nothings.
It wasn't iceberg lettuce, was it? They've come
No.
back. They're back.
Yeah.
Iceberg
Yeah.
ashore.
They're doing a
Iceberg is
blockbuster
short.
and coming back from the dead.
No, I don't know who it was. Well, I shared it on Twitter, but I forget the names. But there was, I think, 4 or 5 that reported on the 27th their new short positions. But that doesn't
That-
mean squat. That's still,
No.
45 days or,
It's like
at
it's-
least 3 months out.
It's like Kenny and his mates were in a bar on a Friday night, and there's another hedge fund at the other end of the bar, and they said, "Are those guys in on the AMC thing?" And Kenny went, "I don't think so. Should we go and talk to them? We'll go and buy them a drink." So they go down to the end of the bar and they buy these guys a drink, and by the end of it, they get them so drunk they're like, "Right, we're going to end up shorting loads of AMC," and then Kenny and the boys are going, "Okay." I think that's how it happens.
Yeah.
I think that's what happens. Honestly,
Do you
Yeah.
think he actually has friends? I don't know.
No.
I think he pays for his friends. I think he buys
Yeah.
them.
That's true. That's true.
He's got a team of yes men. They just agree with
True.
everything. Yeah.
Speaking of yes men,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
yes, Robin Hood.
Yeah, it's a birthday.
Robin Hood. It's they floated a year ago on Tuesday, and this was great. So this is from Better Markets. So at Better Markets, this week's marks 1 year since Robin Hood app went public. The stock has dropped from it launched it went IPO at 38, and it's currently around $9. But
So
retail
they floated a year ago last Tuesday and have sank.
they have.
Did you see what I did that? Do you like it?
Bedpost. Mark 82 bedpost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Rightfully
38
so.
floated at 38, now at 9. Actually hit 48. Hit 48 at their peak. Yeah, there you go. But retail traders have feared even worse because of the platform's predatory gamification tactics and the use of payment for order flow. Ouch.
Mhm.
Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. So there you go. So happy birthday, Robin Hood, you arseholes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope someone gives you a shit cake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks
and
for taking away the buy button, douchebag.
Yeah. But we forget they weren't the only one that took away the buy button. There was other ones that took away the buy
That's true.
buttons as well. So, but they were the most prolific, and no one likes them because of Vlad. And Vlad still would not do well in prison.
No.
No, he's too pretty.
It's
Yeah.
it's that hair.
He
It's that
would
hair,
be
Shari.
somebody's love pocket for sure.
Yeah. He'd have cornrows in like 2 hours.
Yeah, I'd actually love to see that. Can someone Photoshop a picture of Vlad with cornrows?
With like Snoop Dogg hair.
Yeah.
Snoop
nice
Snoop
long
Dogg
grill.
Vlad. He did.
Yeah. Robin Hood, man.
Vlad dog.
That dog.
Vlad, it sounds more like bad dog. Bad dog.
I've got 2 other things to talk about, and then I think we're done, to be very honest. The first one, if we don't mind, is GME and the Splividend and the stock split by dividend, because
It's
this
been
was
a bit of anticlimax, hasn't it?
not really.
Tell me why not, Cole.
It's been interesting, to say the least. So last week we talked about this. We said this is going to go 2 or 3 different ways. The first one will be that everyone gets the dividend and they wake up the following morning and it's Merry Splitmas, as we talked about last week, and everyone gets their shares, and then the mainstream media and the hedge funds go, "Ha ha! I told you." And that would have been the worst scenario. That didn't happen. Next one is some people got their dividend, and other people are still waiting for their stock split. Guess what?
That's what's going on.
That's what happened. That's what happened.
After the cast last week, we had a bit of a lengthy chat about this. We said this is maybe a vehicle. Sorry for the creaking. That's my wife coming to hang her dressing gown up in the back of the door. The creaking wasn't the door; it was her knees. She just giving me a dirty look. So.
As she should.
Yeah, she should. She does often, and with good reason. Yeah, so after the cast last week, we had a good old long, lengthy chat, and we were saying this might be a bit of a vehicle for lots of people not to get their dividend shares, and for GameStop to say, well, hang on a minute, there are obviously too many shares out there, more than there should be, so let's have a share recall or some other huge thing like that to, otherwise they're going to say, right, okay, I'm calling foul here, there's something not quite right going on, there is major fuckery, so let's sort this shizzle out.
Yep. So
that's a possibility, if I'm honest.
So I saw some Walrus Farts 69 at Walrus Farts 69, and this came from Badass Trader at Badass Trader 69. Seems like the Splividend isn't going swimmingly as thought for the hedge. Of brokers still scrambling to deliver their shares. So, and that's still going on. It's still going on. So you would have thought, yeah, maybe a couple of days, but I mean, I got my dividend early hours on Friday morning, which was when it's meant to have happened, and that
you
was
text me like a little schoolgirl on Christmas morning.
I've got mine. They've delivered me stocks, and that was for eToro in the UK. And then I went and checked my KBR account, and it was the same. It was there as well.
Yeah, I got mine on IBKR. In eToro and Compute Share as well, all sorted, all split. And
I was worried because I'm thinking, no, this went a bit too well. I'm thinking, oh no, this is scenario one. We don't want scenario one, but not the case. So if you go on here, there's a Super Stonk Reddit forum post about all of the ones. So there's a list of brokerages that have given out the stock, and there's a list that haven't, and there's quite a lot that haven't still.
Yeah.
So I don't know where we are now. I don't know whether that's been rectified. I don't think it is. I think there's people still outstanding, which then goes back to the fact that GME handed out the stocks, working with the brokerages, ran out of stock, and went, well, too late. You came last, asked for them.
We've given as many as there should be out.
Exactly.
Yeah. Out of interest, Shari, and please tell me to bugger off if you don't want to answer. Do you hold any GME, or is it only AMC?
Only AMC right now. Only AMC, right?
Would you consider buying any GME now it's dragged down to like $30 a share, or are you just not bothered with GME? It's more you're an AMC girl.
No, I think I would, now that it's a little lower. I honestly thought it would go a lot lower on Monday or Tuesday, and I'm surprised it didn't. Because once you got in before the ex-dividend date, which I think was, Thursday before?
Yeah.
Because you need T+2 to clear. Yeah. But once you were going to have cleared shares on Monday, you could have dumped and still got your free ones. So I was really surprised that it stayed as high as it did.
What did it end today on? Do you know?
It was 33 odd last time.
Yeah, it was still it's a little lower than what it was on the dividend.
It was up.
It's not much.
Yeah, 6 cents. Woo-hoo. And AMC 10 cents.
Woohoo!
So yeah, it's green across the board.
Sorted then.
What do you think pounce is going to be?
Oh,
I don't know. What could it be?
I don't know. I tried to look into when does he get his performance shares, if it has anything to do with that. But I think that's around, the yearly meeting. Yeah. Not the quarterly.
Speaking about him, Aaron, did you see those two guys who went to the theatre in just their shorts? They like shirts and shorts. They had a picture with Adam Aaron just with like the boxer shorts on, saying, "Yeah, we've come as naked shorts."
Nice.
It was the guy that was stood outside the Citadel building. Do you remember back in the day? Originally, there was a guy that stood outside Citadel wearing a pair of shorts dressed like that. Now, whether it's the same guy, I don't know, but these two guys have copied him and went and met Adam Aaron dressed like that as well.
Nice.
So, which was good.
I don't know when Pounce, the Pounce.
I hope he doesn't disappoint. I hope he doesn't disappoint.
Yeah, maybe everything is connected. Maybe they've been working together, like we've alluded to on a podcast many months ago.
I'd like to go on the record and say if it's some bullshit free NFT, Mama not going to be happy.
Yeah, I think we've
pissed off.
That is not going to cut it. That is not Pounce like.
That is not pouncing. No,
that is not Pounce worthy. Like
no, that's more of a a bit.
All this 3D chess talk. Yeah.
It's not even it's not a pounce, is it? I don't know what it is. I don't know what the analogy of what it actually would be. It would be a real disappointment. That's what that would be.
Yeah.
I mean, the other rumor was that
it'd be a hop from a one-legged man, or a hop from a no-legged man, even worse.
Land on your face.
That'd just be like butt hurt, really, wouldn't it? Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty much what it would be if they announce something daft like that. I think people would just go, "Really?
Huh?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah."
So
I don't think they would, because AMC is so far removed from that kind of techie bit at the moment. They're doing the popcorn thing. They're doing the Uber Eats or whatever it's called. Uber
yeah,
Eats,
they're doing some
smashing box office records.
Killing.
They're doing what they do and doing it really well.
Yeah, they are.
But that's what I mean. I don't want a coupon for a free popcorn. That's not what I'm looking for here. Out of Pounce, all
maybe get
talk and whatnot.
An ounce of popcorn, and they're going to nickname it a pounce.
Yeah. Oh, I think you're onto something right there.
Oh shit! I've not just spoiled it, have I? Sorry,
I think you've let the cat out.
I
I've let the pounce out of the bag.
I heard a rumor. I heard a rumor that they were buying another cinema chain.
Oh.
That's what I read somewhere the other day. So there's a rumor that they are looking to expand and buying a rival chain. Now, is that a pounce?
I don't know.
It sends a good signal to the market. It's another fundamental signal that's been given to the market. But is it pounce for the apes? No, not really.
And how much debt would they put themselves back in if they do that? Like they just paid a shitload of debt off, and they're going to put themselves back in acquiring another cinema chain.
It depends how they do the acquisition, or they do a merger. I don't know. There's something. If they do a merger,
that's a whole different
very
thing.
Very interesting. Yeah, it's very interesting for the apes, because when you do a merger, you basically take it's a share recall. Basically, the AMC shares go back, the other companies' shares go back, and they get redistributed under a new name, under a new trading entity, and that is a very different. Very, very different. But who would they merge with?
That would be a pounce.
That would definitely be a pounce at that stage. But who would they merge? Who want to merge with? There's not many that would merge with. AMC AMC are the biggest cinema chain in the US.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
What other cinema chains do you have that would possibly be ripe for a merger or takeover?
Cinemark. Cinemark's the next one, isn't it?
The only one I can think of is Cinemark. Hang on.
But that would be interesting. That would be, if they did a merger, that would be killer. That would be killer. Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right there. I'm on a podcast right now. Can you give me a minute? What the?
Yeah. Who do you think you are?
Live stream the podcast. Justin, isn't it?
Yeah, come and get say hello. Come on, get to say hello.
He's gone.
No, he's gone.
Like,
okay.
Where's Dad?
After that cutting remark, I'm not sure. I'm not surprised he's gone.
I'm gonna have to send you a Woodford now.
Hey, I'm always happy.
I have several bottles in the other room. I'll send you one.
Nice.
I don't know how many I have. I have several. I had a bar and we lost it in a hurricane. And I had to keep all the inventory. I had hundreds and hundreds of bottles.
Shit.
Wow.
Yeah. So I narrowed it down. Now we have only, I don't know, a bunch.
Yeah. And a very sore liver.
I only have several now.
The rest of them, we don't remember how we lost them, but it was great.
They were gifted over a 3-year period. Yeah. every birthday, every holiday, you get a bottle of vodka, you get a bottle of
What?
whiskey.
Yeah, that must have
Yeah.
sucked losing the bar to a hurricane, man. That must
Yeah,
have been
yeah,
a crazy
yeah.
It
night.
did.
Yeah.
It did. Hurricane Florence. Yeah.
How long ago was that?
September of 18.
Right.
I had a beach bar down here in North Carolina.
Right. Holy shit.
And then flow.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's all right.
That's life. These things
had good,
happen. Yeah.
had good
Mm.
insurance. Yeah,
There you go.
had good insurance.
That's good news.
And 3 years worth of alcohol.
And then some, yeah.
Yeah.
And then some.
Right.
But insurance's thing, as long as nobody was hurt for you personally, and
No.
anything, it's all good. You know, things can be replaced, people can't.
It was just stuff. It was just stuff.
Yeah, yeah, it's just
Yeah.
stuff. That's a good outlook.
Just stuff.
So I was going to talk about Evergrande, but I'm not going to. I think we're going to call it a day. What do you reckon?
Evergrande still screwed. CEO stepping down, still screwed. That's yeah.
pretty much it, mate.
Yeah.
This is from Dr. Marco. The Evergrande CEO has stepped down.
Dr. Marco Metro.
Basically for fraud.
Fraud.
Who could have seen that one coming?
Shock
Wow.
alert. Shock alert.
Yeah.
Did they drag this thing
fraud?
out any longer?
Oh, but this is the Chinese. They'll do
Yeah.
anything not to admit defeat on anything. So
True. Kick,
Yeah.
kick, can.
well, the other bit to this was the ad hoc group AHG is reaching out to investors to ask for support on Evergrande, stopping the winding up petition filled by the top Shine Global. We cannot let this happen. Shine, we're looking for investors with an unpaid interest of at least 1 million and more to team up with us.
Jesus Christ.
So this is interesting. AHG are saying, "Oh, don't pick on Evergrande," and Evergrande like, "We're going to screw everyone. You know, we don't care. We're just going to literally crap on everybody, including the Chinese people," which is why over the last few weeks they've been outside their banks and outside everywhere else protesting, getting their money back.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. China's in
We
a bad
said
way.
last week, yeah, all the banks have said. Well, the banks in, I think it was the Henan province, wasn't it? Henan, I can't remember. They said your savings are no longer savings; they're classed as investments, and you can't draw them out at the moment because they are invested in our bank. So people's savings have just disappeared, and they can't get hold of them. So there was protests, and they were going a bit crackers, weren't they? Rightly so.
Well, there's risk with investment, right? There's a risk of losing everything in an investment. So they've turned a current account or a savings account into an investment opportunity and go, no, we're
lost. Yeah.
Oops, proof gone. Yeah. There was that scene from South Park. Have you seen it? Where Randy takes in Kyle to show him the value of money and save and why saving is important. He gives him a check for $100 and he walks into the bank and he goes, right. And Kyle's like, I don't want to spend this money. I don't want to save this money. I want to spend it on something. The bank goes, no, it's a sound investment. We'll take it from you. Takes a check off and goes, right, that's it. Thank you very much. And he's like, all right, where's my money? He went, oh no, we've invested it and we've lost it. Never mind. Yeah, good luck. And then Randy comes back and says,
come back again.
We're like, what? I'm trying to teach my son about the importance of saving and investing. He went, who are you? He's like, he goes, oh, Randy. Yeah, it's Randy, isn't it? He went, yeah, all your money's gone as well. Thanks for coming along. Move along now. Move along. It's like, what? That's basically what the Chinese are doing to their people at the moment. Imitation of life, yeah?
Yeah, indeed. Well screwed. As long as we have a good time getting screwed.
Indeed. Right, that is it. We're going to call it a day there.
Yeah.
Cool. Shari, thank you very, very much for coming on. By the way, we can have up to 10 people on here.
Oh, shit.
That would be amazing.
That would be messy.
That would be amazing. I think we're going to do a guest special in a few weeks. When I get back, by the way, the podcast is not going to be around for the next 3 weeks because I'm away for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So I can't.
2 of those. Cole's away for 3 of them. So.
And I can't trust Sam to do it.
I'm completely untrustworthy.
Can't trust him to do it. It'd be like allowing kids to run a sweet shop. It'd be a bad place to be.
Yeah, the podcast would have diabetes by the time Cole got back. That's how bad it'd be.
Anyway, there you go. So no more podcasts next 3 weeks. But when we get back, I think we should probably do a normal one, and then we'll do a guest after that. I guess special in September.
Okay.
If you want to come on, Shari.
Let's do a guest special the first one back.
with
Cool.
shots. Guest special with shots.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, of course.
yes. We'll have like some sort of bingo, some sort of drinking bingo game that
I
we'll
like
play.
that. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, drinking game with stonk related questions.
An
I
ape.
like it.
Ape.
Like anytime somebody
Bingo.
says MOASS, we all have to drink.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's gonna get horribly horrible.
Yeah.
I think I could do that. I'll save a bottle of Woodford for that.
Yay!
I will buy a bottle of Woodford for that.
And then when we
get the whole one, we can wake up.
Send me your address. I'm going to send you a bottle. Send it to my Twitter message, and I'll send you a bottle.
Oh, it's very good of you. Thank you.
Lovely. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
We're going to go. Thank you very much.
Thank you for
joining us.
Love you both. Thank you.
I love having people on here, so it's great.
It
Thank
was
you for joining us.
Wow.
Thank you.
Next time I'll do my hair. Okay.
Me too.
You don't
And I
have
won't be
to.
sitting in bed. I'm sitting in my bed.
So your hubby's waiting to get into bed, and you're just
I'm
like, start off
sitting in
on
bed.
the
I got my
podcast.
ape shirt on though. I got an ape shirt.
Yay!
I do always. Okay, bye.
Gotta
Cool.
represent.
Thank you very much.
Got to represent.
Represent.
See you later.
Represent.
Be
See you
good,
later.
guys. Yeah. Take care.
Right, that's it. We're done, mate.
Yep. I love Shari.
Cool.
She's great.
Thank you for Shari. Thank you again for joining us. It was brilliant. I love the chat, and I love the interaction. I love having people on it because it's great, because we talk about all sorts of we decide what we talk about, but when you come on, you can decide what we want to talk about, and I love that because it means it just makes it more loose, doesn't it? I love it. So there we go. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching.
Carl, before we go,
You're awesome.
let's do the guest special, the first one back, because it gives us 3 weeks to set it up and give everyone notice.
All right, cool.
And then we're back with a bang.
Cool. I will send out invites for it, and it will be fun. We can have up to 10 guests on here. I think 10 might be too many, but we've had what? We've had 6, 7. We've had 7 on before, haven't we?
I thought it was 6, and it was
Christmas.
It got a bit crazy.
The Christmas special, episode 15, was a Christmas special. Is that right?
Man, he's back. It's been a while.
It is 15. Oh my God. Yeah, episode 15. So that was a Christmas special, and that was that was a good podcast, actually. We had Corey, and we had Rach, and we had Trey. We had Trey Trades on.
Yeah.
And Lady.
Lady was on. Yeah,
and
who else was on? There was a few on.
Lady on, and we had.
Are we forgetting anyone really important? We
probably forgetting someone really important. I've forgotten. I feel really bad.
Buka wasn't on that one. She was on the one with Corey and Salvatore, Meme Lord, and
Joey.
Joey.
I'm Joey.
I've not spoken to Joey for a while. I need to speak.
I messaged him this week, actually. I messaged him this week.
Yeah.
Anyway,
he's busy at the moment. Lots of NFT stuff going on. And he's
he is
the hour.
Very busy. Did you see the flaming butthole man?
Yeah.
So I said to him, I said, like, someone needs to make a song out of this. Someone needs to do some sort of like dance song. And Joey's like, I'll give it a go, because you know what he's like. He's an absolute musical genius, isn't he? Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, there you go. Joey the musical genius. Right. We're gonna go.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Who else was on the podcast?
We've had lots of cool people on.
We have a lot of cool people on.
Yeah, we've had Cosmic Lightning Warrior.
We should get Cosmic on.
That was messy. I was so drunk. In fact, I've been drunk on every single guest special.
We should get Cosmic on. We should do a guest special with just Cosmic, because he can stream it to his channel as well, and it all looks great and weird and wonderful. So, right, Cos, when we've not spoken for ages, let's get it on, baby.
Let's do another one. After it'd be good to revisit our first one and see what we were talking about and see how far we've come.
Wow, we talked about some crazy mofo stuff.
It did get fucking rather weird.
It did get very weird. It was.
But how else is he going to do with a space cowboy with lightning bolt across his face? If it doesn't get weird, then are we doing something wrong?
Exactly. Right. Again, we're blabbering on. It is time to leave. And Casey.
Have we met before, Casey?
Welcome to the show, Casey. No, I don't think Casey's been on the show before, but Casey, welcome. you've joined right at the last minute because we're just about to end the podcast.
Well, do not worry. It's a live stream and it will be recorded so you can go back and watch if you haven't been watching already.
Exactly. And you can come back in a few weeks' time and watch. Looks like it's going to be a guest special in 3 weeks' time because we're not back for another 3 weeks. So thank you for joining. And thank you for joining.
Yeah, thank you again, and goodbye.
And goodbye. Yes, indeed. Right. Thank you very much, everybody. We will see you in 3 weeks, and we're going to get a guest special. By the way, if you want to join us, just send the podcast a tweet, a DM, and you can join us.
Yeah.
All right. That is it.
Before we do go, if Casey is very quick, Casey, what's your Twitter handle so we can tag you?
That is a very good shout, mate. Yeah, Casey, put your Twitter handle in the chat and we will add you.
Add you into. If you're in it, you're on it.
If you're on it, you're in it.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Before we were on YouTube, we could play music.
We could
and stuff, and that was
fantastic.
That was quite key. But now we can't play any music anymore. It's
we
like
dance and pretend we play music, and everyone can say, "Oh, there's no music." I'm like, "Oh shit, sorry, technical issue."
I could actually do that. I could actually play music for us, but people couldn't hear it. I could do that. So
maybe we should play music, and they should have to guess what tune's on just from our dance moves.
Oh, that'd be great. Actually, would you a quiz as well?
We had you a quiz, Carl.
You're winning 2-1 so far. So the score is 2-1 to you. We need to do a quiz. Looks like Casey's not going to put their Twitter handle in. It doesn't matter, Casey. You can come on in a few weeks' time and put your Twitter handle in then instead. Right, we're going to go. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for watching, listening, tweeting, retweeting, liking, subscribing. Awesome work, everybody.
Responding. Freaking love you all.
Good. Right. We are going to go. Love you very much. I'll see you in 3 weeks' time. Be good, be careful, and if you can't be good...
If you can't be good, be careful, and if you can't be careful, enjoy it.
And not get caught.
Yeah.
Indeed. Right. Au revoir. See you later.
Later.
Bye.